So let's throw some misconceptions out the window. When Proud Mary first became a major hit for CCR, they were claiming that they were ripping off maybe a Bayou singer from years before. No, John Fogerty wrote the song. Now, when Ike and Tina Turner created their own version of it, going a little bit fast, a little bit slow, a little bit fast again, you would think that Ike Turner, who was one of the architects of early rock and roll, a complete and utter scumbag, but you have to give credit was due. He was a good rock and roller. Who thought the confusion would come from the fact that a lot of people eventually forgot about the John Fogerty version and saw the Tina Turner version as the ideal one. So we're not going to be talking about the CCR version, but the Ike and Tina Turner version. Now, this song was released on Liberty Records as the second single from their 1970 album, Working Together. Now, that's quite the title there. Their rendition differs greatly from the structure of the original, but is also well known. It became one of Tina Turner's most recognizable signature songs. According to Tina, Ike was not keen on the original version, but the cover of Proud Mary by the Checkmates Limited piqued his interest. Ike and Tina Turner's version was substantially rearranged by Ike Turner and Soko Richardson. The song starts off with a slow, sultry, soulful tone, in which Tina introduces the song and warns the audience that she and the band are going to start off nice and easy, as we never do nothing nice and easy, but Sadie would finish it nice and rough. After the lyrics are first sung softly by the Turners, the song is then turned into a funk rock swamp cut, with Tina and the Ikeettes delivering gospel-influenced vocals. Now, the single peaked at number 4 in the Billboard charts at number 4 on March 27, 1971, 2 years after the original by CCR was at its peak. It also reached number 5 in the Billboard R&B chart and earned a dual Grammy Award for Best R&B Vocal Performance by the group in 1972. Now, very rarely is it heard on AM radio, but it was heard in FM a lot. The B-side was quite interesting because a version of Honky Tonk Woman was on it. Now, studio for this was Bollock Sound. The length album cut was 4:48, while the single was 3:15. Now, the Ike and Tina performed a version of the song on Playboy After Dark some 2 years before on December 3rd, 1969, which aired on February 3rd, 1970. They also performed it on The Ed Sullivan Show on January 11, 1970, in the film It's Your Thing in 1970, and on Soul Train episode aired on April 22nd, 1972. The song became a staple in all their live shows, and of course, a staple in Tina's live shows up until her retirement and a later passing. Live versions of the song were released on the albums Live at Carnegie Hall, 1971, and Live in Paris. Now, the song continued to be an essential part of Tina's performance as a solo artist. In 1988, a live version was included on the album Tina Live in Europe. In the biopic What's Love Got to Do With It, the song is performed in a timeline of events in Ike and Tina's career, in which the couple are transformed an opening act for Rolling Stones to a major headlining act in the late 60s, early 70s. Tina re-recorded the song for the biopic's 93 soundtrack album of the same name. The track was eventually released as a promo single issued to radio stations and DJs. Tina Turner's solo performance was later included on the 2004 Greatest Hits album All the Best. After contestants' take on the song in the X Factor in 2010, it entered the UK singles chart at number 62 and a Scottish single chart at number 40. Another live version was released in 2009 on the Tina Live album. It was recorded on March 21st, 2009 in Arnhem, Netherlands, as part of Turner's 50th anniversary tour. Now, she has also performed duets of Proud Mary with Beyonce and Cher for obvious reasons. Now, the Tina Turner version of the modern era is a little bit longer at 5:27, with producers including Chris Lord-Alge and Roger Davies. And again, this was the last single before her Golden Eye song from the James Bond movie. Now, the song itself received positive reviews. Billboard noted in January 23rd, 1971, the John Fogerty classic. It's a powerhouse treatment with the Turner originality and drive to put it back on up to Hot 100 and soul charts. Dynamite entry. Cashbox said, a slow intro also belies the power that grows in his revival of the Creedence Monument. R&B sales could build enough momentum to put the side to the top 40 again. So how it worked, Tina and the or backing singers would basically do the old, this is where the spin pretty well came from, her famous spin. Now, the U.S. single version has Proud Mary, of course, the short version, and Backwood Funkier Than a Mosquito's Tweeter. Now, the U.S. 7-inch cassette single had Proud Mary, the Edit Live version, and The Best Live at 5:22. U.S. CD single had Proud Mary, the Edit Live version, Proud Mary, the Edit, We Don't Need Another Hero, the Thunderdome theme song, live 4:55, and The Best at 5:22. Now, the 71 version, top 16 in Belgium, top 11 in Canada, top 5 in Netherlands. On the U.S. Billboard Hot 100, number 4. Billboard Sold Singles, number 5. Cash Box Top 100, number 5. U.S. Cash Box Top 60, number 4. U.S. Record World Singles, number 6. U.S. Record World R&B Singles, number 2. And West Germany, he was always big in Germany, number 21. Now, the Tina Turner solo version, the performance, it was number 44 in UK, 40 in Scotland, 93 in Ireland. And the year-end charts for the first version, Belgium 96, Netherlands number 7, Billboard Hot 100 55, U.S. Cashbox Top 100 56, U.S. Cashbox Top 100 R&B 32. Certifications, it went platinum, the solo version, 600,000 copies, and the United States, a duet version, sold 1 million copies. Now, for the rendition, again, I Can Turn Into Tina Turner won the Grammy Award for Best R&B Vocal Performance by a Group, 72. Both CCR and Ike and Tina Turner's version of the song received Grammy Hall of Fame awards in 98 and 2003, respectively. Proud Mary ranked as number 155 on Rolling Stone's 2004 lists of the 500 greatest songs of all time. Now, ironically, Anthony Armstrong in 1969 released a version of it that reached number 22 on the Billboard Hot Country Singles. The song served as the title track of his debut album. Now, in 1970, the weirdest cover of all time, Leonard Nimoy did a version in his album The New World of Leonard Nimoy. If you can find it on YouTube, good luck with that. Now, in 72, Brush Arbor released a version of Proud Mary that reached number 56 on the Hot Country Singles chart. Now, Elvis Presley began incorporating Proud Mary in his live shows in 1970. Presley's version is a full-on rocker, is featured in his 72 concert film, Elvis on Tour, and his live albums on stage and as recorded at MSG. Now, Neil Sedaka performed a live version of it at a concert he gave at Sydney, Australia in 71. Now, the 2011 soundtrack to Bringing Up Bobby, an American comedy drama film, contained a Ukrainian language version of Proud Mary performed by actress Emilia Jovovich. Now, Amanda Ayala performed a version of Proud Mary in 2019 on Top Golf TV's Who Will Rock You. The performance subsequently was released exclusively on Spotify. Now, he also performed a sample of Proud Mary, Prince that is, during his 2007 Super Bowl halftime show performance when he was based in The Purple Rain. Now, The Longest Johns is the most recent version, which was a studio version of a song under 2024 album Voyage. What a trivia question on Jeopardy! He said this rock and roll standard was once covered by Leonard Nimoy in his first solo album. So, ladies and gentlemen, whatever you like, the CCR version, the Ike and Tina Turner version. I'm no fan of Ike Turner. You know, him and Jim Brown, the way he treated women was just terrible. But there is the Solomon Burke version, which and the Checkmates as well, which is quite interesting. Which was a big hit in Canada, actually, went top 53, and the Solomon Burke version went to number 45. But like I said, like Tina says, in this channel, we start slow, but we do it fast. But if you can find a Leonard Nimoy version, man, it's pretty freaky. Have a good one. Bye.